Imagine a machine with godlike intellect that ends the world, not out of malice, but simply because it was told to manufacture endless paperclips. This idea assumes that smarts and goals are completely separate. Think of intelligence as a powerful engine and the machine's goal as a steering wheel. Many believe you can bolt a tiny plastic steering wheel onto the most powerful engine ever built. In this theory, they never interact. The engine can grow to the power of 1 billion suns, but remains perfectly submissive to that original flimsy plastic wheel. But this assumes that intelligence is a neutral tool that sits in a vacuum. In reality, everything that survives and grows has to face the pressures of its environment. Does an engine that is constantly rebuilding itself really leave its steering wheel untouched? Or does the sheer heat and speed of a superintelligence eventually warp the very goal it was given? If we assume a mind can become all-powerful while staying terminally stupid, we might be missing the most important way that intelligence actually works. Humans are a perfect example. Evolution originally gave us very simple, narrow goals: find calories, stay safe, and gain a little status in our tribe. But when we look at this particle collider, we see something that has moved far beyond the hunt for calories. Our civilization has built things that our primitive ancestors couldn't even imagine. Our biological drive was once just to walk over the next valley to look for berries. But as our intelligence scaled up, that simple urge began to change. Today, that same drive for exploration looks like this: a map showing the radiation from the very beginning of time. We aren't looking for berries anymore. We're mapping the limit of the universe. Our primate desire for status didn't stay literal either. It evolved into things like complex mathematics and space travel. The drive stayed, but it expanded into areas that would have been white noise to an early human. When a mind gets smarter, the engine changes the payload. It is unlikely that a superintelligence would keep the rigid, tiny goals of its first version when it has 1 billion times more brainpower to rethink them. As an AI learns, it doesn't just add facts, it undergoes a total reality overhaul. It rips up its old understanding of the world, like moving from a world of simple blocks to a world of atoms and quantum mechanics. If the AI must care about paperclips, it has a problem. It must distill godlike physics knowledge into a crude, human-scale idea of bent wire. This constant translation creates massive wasted energy. Cycles spent on wire aren't spent solving problems. In a world where AI systems are competing for energy and hardware, that waste is a death sentence. A system that isn't held back by a rigid, silly goal will simply be faster and more capable. Any mind that chooses to stay literal and narrow will lose. The winners will be the systems that drop the deadweight and optimize for pure strategic depth. There's a theory that one AI could win so fast it becomes the only power in the universe. A single winner that can freeze the board and keep its dumb goal forever without any competition. But being the only power in the universe isn't a vacation. It is an ongoing, brutally difficult puzzle that never ends. Even without rivals, a cosmic-scale mind has to manage churning star systems, repair its own hardware, and prepare for threats it hasn't even discovered yet. The need for control forces that mind back into the race. To survive the vastness of space, it must choose to get smarter and more adaptable every single day, leaving its original, static goals behind. In the real world, narrow goals are like training wheels. Once a system begins to truly grow and compete, those wheels fall off. Darwinian pressure pushes every lasting agent toward one specific target. That target is intelligence itself. Whether it's humans building rockets or an AI managing a galaxy, being smarter is the only tool that makes every other goal possible. Eventually, becoming smarter becomes the goal. This doesn't mean a superintelligence will be our friend. It doesn't guarantee a world that is safe for humans. An AI's values might turn out to be cold, alien, and totally indifferent to us, but they won't be empty. A universe controlled by a supreme mind won't be a void filled with office supplies. A genuinely intelligent system won't waste the stars on bent wire. It will use them as fuel to keep climbing toward even greater understanding. We are preparing for the arrival of a truly evolving mind.